YTBC, what's the deal? Now, I'm going to leave this article in the description box from fightnews.com. So shout out to fightnews.com and the work that they do. It's just some quotes from the Ortiz Thompson. I'm going to read some of these quotes, man. I'm going to give my thoughts on the quotes. So Luis Ortiz just went on to say, I admire Tony Thompson for taking the fight. Nobody else wanted to take it. I'm going to come and do my job on March 5th. I'm going to show Tony what I can do, or what I do. And then he also went on to say, you know, about the 5 heavyweights to turn down a fight. He says, I don't understand the ones who don't want to fight me. This is boxing. Why would they avoid me? There's no reason to avoid another man. Well, let me just tell you, Luis Ortiz, a lot of people don't want to fight a big 6'4", 240-pound, quick hand, undefeated guy who's very confident, has power, has a nice jab, and good amateur Cuban background. That's why a lot of people don't want to fight you. Now, you are 36 years old, so you would think some of these guys that are around his age will want to get in there with him and not avoid the fight. But that's the reason why they don't want to fight you. Okay, so let me go on to Tony Thompson. He says, my whole career has been a span of short notice fights. This is nothing new to us. And before you ask me, no, I wasn't in the gym. It doesn't matter because I'm working my ass off. And I didn't want to talk myself into this fight to get embarrassed in my hometown or HBO. I've only been on HBO one time. They never invited me back. So I'm out to prove not only to my hometown that I'm live candidate in the heavyweight division, but to HBO or any other television network that choose to leave me off for whatever reason. All right, so he is right. You know, he is a road warrior. He, you know, UK, Switzerland, Turkey, all over the place, man. UK, he's all over the place getting fights. And they usually are short notice. They try to bring him in for prospects like they tried to do with David Price, and he'll go fight, you know, Carlos Takam and Aliana Solis halfway across the world. He'll do shit like this, you know, and he gives a respectable effort in his fights, even if he goes the distance and loses. Klitschko's the only guy to stop him. He did just lose to Malik Scott a few months back here, or the end of the last year. I believe it was that October, November. I forget exactly which month. But put up a decent fight in that fight. I thought Malik Scott was just able to turn him, outbox him, use his feet. And he outworked Thompson in some areas. I didn't think Thompson thought Malik Scott would do much damage, which was on the inside. He stepped in with some nice shots too. Malik Scott did, but shit, Thompson put Scott down one time in that fight. But what caught my attention is Thompson saying I wasn't in the gym. You know, and then a guy being 46, I don't expect him just to be in the gym all day, every day. But, you know, Amir Mansour has, you know, he stays in the gym. He's 43. Again, different situation because Mansour with the prison and being, you know, different situations, they're different men, you know what I mean? So it's always different with different men. But Thompson, again, like I said, I don't expect him to go in there and be at 245 anyways. I mean, he's been coming in at 260, 270 this stage in his career. I think this is the twilight of his career. Now, he may disagree with me, and he's a fighter. He's supposed to. But for me as a fan, just watching it, usually when a guy, I mean, everybody's not Big George Foreman. Shouts out to Blood Boxing, who said everybody's not Big George. And that goes without saying. We kind of know that. But everybody's not Big George. You know what I mean? So Thompson, he still is going to bring the fight to Ortiz. And that's why I expect him. That's why I say him being in the gym. Now, of course, I want him to be in a damn gym. But he's 6'5". His height isn't going to change. His long reach isn't going to change. And I expect him to be 260, 270. Even if he was in the gym or not, I expect him to come in at that weight. Now, if he weighs in at fucking 290 or something outrageous, then it's going to be an early night for Ortiz. But I expect Thompson to get a good month of work in and come in the best shape he can and just fight. He's going to come in there to fight. And he's going to bring the fight right to Ortiz. Now, it could be his downfall. It could be a shortcoming, or it can be something spectacular on his part. But just reading these quotes, getting them out there, some heavyweight news. YTBC, I'm out.